Hello, Diga Diggers. Hello, Diga Dig. Oh god, it's storming a lot. Hello, Diga Diggers. Hello, Diga Dig. Is everybody doing? Is everybody Diga doing? Diga Dig. Is everybody Diga doing? Is everybody Diga doing? Diga Dig. Is everybody Diga doing? And that is way too small. And ice. Hold on. There is a little mosquito buzzing around. This thing's gonna die anyway. I hate bugs. Anyway, hello, Diga, how's everybody doing? This is Kydigadig, Diga Dig, that is Kydigadig. Roto gave me dinosaur and I know it. And I'm kinda on time actually. Alright, I'm on Diga time actually, Diga Dig, I'm on Diga time, and yes, phew. Yeah. Yeah, no, some were telling me like it's not, yesterday was not bad, but like, yeah, sorry. I don't think I behaved properly last time, so my big apologies to everyone, Diga Dig. Alright, but this time we're gonna do it right. This time we're doing things right. This time we do things Diga right, Diga Dig, and then we're gonna get back to the chill times that we usually do. Cause this one's kinda personal actually. The game made me go through an emotional roller coaster, so I need to make this right. That's a bit of a warning. It's kind of heavy raining outside, so if the stream does out all of a sudden, then I am going to destroy that mosquito. Keep buzzing around my face, by all means. If you guys hear a loud clap, it's because I'm trying to kill the thing. If you guys hear a loud clap all of a sudden, it's because there's a mosquito buzzing around, and I'm waiting for the right moment for it to start so, because I'm gonna kill it. Like, if I see a moment where I can kill it, I'm gonna kill it. So apologies in advance if you hear a loud clap. So also, hello Vandu. Hi Vandu, Diga, hello Vandu. It's my favorite Martian, Diga Dig. It's my favorite Diga Martian. How you doing, Vandu? How you doing? How you been? Jesse, we have a contaminant, Jesse. What? Oh, a fly? Yes, a fly. It's a monstrosity and abomination of mankind. Now we have a mosquito, Jesse. Jesse, we gotta kill the mosquitoes, Jesse. They're a threat to our business, Jesse. I'm kidding. Okay, I'll stop. But seriously, I hate bugs. Especially mosquitoes. Like, I hate bugs. Especially mosquitoes. Like a pure hatred for them. Like, I see them. They die. They die. Thank you, Bandit. That's all the blessings I dig. Diga Dig. If it were up to me, I would use a bug. If it were up to me, I would use a bug bomb. But that's not, that's not a good idea to use, because that thing is, bug bombs are chemically heavy, and you shouldn't use them indoors unless you really have to. Well, actually, we had to use a couple of them when we moved into this house for the first time. But, we got this house for a really, really good price. Like, it was a really good house. It was pretty big. It was pretty big, pretty sturdy, pretty solid. But there was a bit of an infestation problem. There was an infestation of a lot of cockroaches and rats. So the best we could do was luckily all of our dogs were. Yo, I want to use lasers. Hey, I want to use lasers. Where do I get those? Heck, I'll use a lightsaber to swat them. Hell, I'll use a Diga lightsaber. Let's make it fun. We'll play Beat Saber on the mosquitoes. Oh man, Beat Saber. Alright, Kai, where's the music? There we go. Now it goes. The thing is, back then I had my Chihuahua. She's bless her soul. She's been with us for more than 15 years. Rest in peace. Anyway, what we said, like, yeah, when we moved in, we said, hold on, let's not move in yet. So we basically boarded up the house, and we also boarded up the kitchens, you know, the kitchen cabinets and the sinks. And then we basically just loaded the house with bug bombs. Like we used like, I think we used like more than 20 of them. And we just set them all off, and we just left that house there for like the whole day. Then the next day, everything within the vicinity was dead. Every insect every insect and bird. There were a couple of dead birds too. But at least the damn things were dead. Like, at least the roaches were dead. Okay, in my Diga defense bando, I was not an adult dino. It was my parents' decision. It was their Diga decision, not mine. So in my Diga defense, I had nothing to do with it. But I do think I remember it.
Open salami.
Salami. So yeah, in my defense, I had nothing to do with it. And besides, I was just a kid back then. I was a kid back then, so I wouldn't know Diga Dig. I wouldn't Diga know. Alright, so Kai, why are we back here? I thought we beat this yesterday. Well, basically, God beat the game for you. Well, yeah, I am not accepting that. Yeah, that's the thing. I am not accepting that. After the emotional roller coaster I went through yesterday. No, I am not accepting this. So I'm gonna take this with my own hands. I'm gonna settle this with my own Diga hands. Okay, Elaine, come out of that bulb. Let's go. Lady, you're still ugly. Lady, you're still Diga ugly. So Kai, what you do? Basically, I spent the whole morning leveling, and I also got some new gear and did more leveling. So this time I'll be able to kill her. Oh great! Body nightmare, my favorites. Double tap, no double tap. Uh-oh. Sans! Hello, Sans. Diga hello. How are you, Sans? How are you? You're just in time for my revenge arc. Don't worry, I'll end this quick. Basically, that's the final boss. That's the cause of what's making this whole mansion go crazy. It's because basically her lover wanted to bring her back because she was dead, and they did perform a lot of rituals by killing a lot of people and murdering. He did bring her back, but he only brought her body, and so the whole body mutated and became a giant mutant plant, and we're basically at the root of the problem. We're just gonna kill her just to end the whole thing. So in a way, it's basically like Full Metal Alchemist gone wrong, in a way. Alright, Elaine, let's do this. Alright, Elaine 1 is immune to physical attacks, but she's vulnerable to magic. Alright, you wait here. Alright, also don't worry, I gave Edward... Don't worry, I gave Edward the Lich Bane. I gave Edward the Lich Bane, so he'll be fine. Dig, 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 dig. Alright, I have Dex for days, so it's gonna hit her. Or not Kai, or not Kai. Maybe I need a bit more Dex. Okay, probably need more Dex then. Diga Dig Dig Dig. Can do, Sans. Can Diga do. Alright, we were supposed to electrocute her. Alright. Earth doesn't work. She needs shock therapy. Alright, shock therapy works on her. Alright, here comes the AoE. Alright, we should be fine. Yep, we're fine. I'm not the dino from yesterday. Sorry, but I am not the dinosaur from yesterday. Edward, I need you to pass turn, man. You know what? That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Just fortify the others. Alright, Koudelka. Alright, Koudelka, shocker. Edward charging his key, getting Ultra Instinct. Okay, you could just slice her open. No, she's immune to... The first form is immune to physical attacks. We only get to use magic on her. Alright, that should do it. Diga Dig, Dig Dig Dig, Diga Dig. Alright, what are we doing? Yeah, keep fortifying each other. Don't worry, Edward, your time will come. A lot of people asking, yo, Kai, you're taking multiple turns. And she's, you know, the boss barely gets in. Oh, that's because I leveled my speed. So I have so much speed that my characters are gonna take multiple actions before she can even do one. She's not getting a chance on my watch. Alright, so Kai, what is that sword Edward's holding? That's called the Saknoth. It's actually the best weapon. It's actually the best sword in the game. You only get it by beating the gargoyle at the cathedral. And the gargoyle is actually the hidden boss of the game. Fun fact about the sword, it is actually a sword forged out of the corpse of a dead dragon that was slain many Diga years ago. So we're basically using a dragon corpse as a weapon. That sounds pretty metal, actually. Alright, just pass, man. Just like in the 1900s, we're using electricity as a medicinal method. We're just gonna electrocute her to death. Don't worry, we'll just electrocute her to death. That'll cure her weirdness. Dig, 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 dig. And where are you going? Oh, she's gonna do the AoE. Yep, she is. You guys wait. Kinda wish I had scrolls, but I don't have them. Keep spamming electricity. Kai, isn't a spell called Tornado? Yeah, but the spell effect is basically electroshocking. The spell is basically an electroshock, so... Alright, that should take care of her. Alright, that's one. Diga-dig, dig, diga-dig, dig, diga-dig, dig, diga-dig, dig. Oh man, oh man. So I have a... Oh, hey, she caught up. Yeah, one thing is they should have animated her chasing you. Because, like, you know, we have the 3D model, like, we have the model already. They could have just, like, animated her chasing you down the tower. Like, that would have actually applied a bit more, you know, shock horror. Alright, second form, she's immune to magic, but she's vulnerable to physical attacks. So, Edward, go get her. Edward, go get her. Slice her open. Alright, we need to get closer though. Alright, here we go. Diga Dig. Diga Dig. Is this Dino Revenge Shark? Yes, this is Dino Revenge Shark. Big beef. Big beef at PC, Diga Dig. Oh, hey, the rain stopped. Oh, good, I can take out. Oh, good, I can take out the trash later. All right, Mr. America Man, go slice her open, dude. Yoink! Oh, dang, that's a lot of damage. All right, Edward might need healing. Edward might healing. All right, yeah, he needs healing. All right, I got you, buddy. I got you. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think your Diga going, Missy? All right, heal our boy here. And you keep buffing him. Keep buffing him. Make Yeehaw Man more buff, Diga Dig. More swole. Yeehaw Man be more swole, Diga Dig. Become more Giga Chat than ever before. Alright, you're up. Hello, man. Where do you think your Diga going? We are not Diga done. Yoink. Oh, dual double. Let's go. Hey, double strike. Let's go, Diga Dig. That's a lot of damage. No, that's a lot of damage. Go that damage. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, Koudelka's fine. We'll be fine, we don't need healing. Alright, final round, let's go. Oh dear. Straight out of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Like, jeez, Diga Dig. Oh boy. For whom the bell Diga tolls, Diga Dig. For whom the bell tells, it tells for her. Alright, this time you die. This time you're dying. Alright, you. Buff him. Alright, buff him. You. Charge ahead, Diga Dig! For country and for salami and country. Alright, Koudelka. Alright, Koudelka needs buff. Charge, men and ladies. Charge ahead. Diga Dig. I'll admit, this music's kind of soothing though. This music is pretty soothing though, Diga Dig. Alright, Edward, come on. You're up. Let's go. Salami bonk! By the power invested in me by the holy salami and the chicken nugget, I sentence thee to death, and I cast thee to the dark abyss where you once came, Diga Dig. Thy salami will be Diga done. Ooh, she wants to do something. Alright, throw rocks at her. Throw rocks at her, Diga Dig. Okay, what are you doing? We throw rocks. I throw rock. Alright, that's Edward. Hey. Yo, give me two. Can I get two? Hey. Oh, hey, nice. Sayonara, don't forget to ride. Okay, I feel better now. Okay. I feel better now. I feel better now. I'm at peace. Oh god, it's still alive. Bye bye, mata ne Diga Dig. See you next time. Don't ever come back. And if you do come back, I'll be waiting to send you back.
I have seen the most interesting happenings. It would be a waste to go back to sleep just yet.
Oh dear. Is this just T-posing?
Hey, Koudelka. I wonder what she was about to say.
Dead people don't speak. It's just in your memories.
Huh? Is that how you explain what we just saw?
I guess.
By dead people, you mean giant bug lady?
Somebody told me that after a loved one's death, all we have is memories. In these, we maintain an eternal bond with the dead.
Honestly, I feel like I kind of prefer the other ending for some reason. Because, like, the other ending kind of makes sense. Like, you know, he sacrifices himself and he basically raptures himself with her to heaven. Oh boy. Okay, I feel alright. Okay, I've been redeemed. Okay, I've been redeemed. Stream's over. What? No, I'm kidding. Okay, redeemed. Stream's over. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. Alright, see, that didn't take long. Alright, now we have all the time for Silent Hill. See, now we have all the time for Silent Hill, Diga Dig. Salami. Give praise to the Salami for it has given us the strength to vanquish our Diga adversary and cast it back to the Diga depths of hell where Diga came. Salami bless thee, all of you. Salami bless thee, you true believers who hold Salami to his true faith. Salami be with you, Sans. Salami be with you, all Diga Dig. Salami be praised. Diga amen, Diga Dig. Salami be praised. And I love the choir. And I love the choir that's accompanying it. I love the choir that comes with it. I feel like I just gave a Diga sermon. Great duel of the prophet of Salami. Salami be with you, Diga Dig. Salami be with you. Alright, so now I can officially say Koudelka is officially done. Technically, I did a completionist run because I got all three endings. Because I got face melted, which was the worst ending. I got the band ending, which was the rapture, and now we got this one. So basically, the game is pretty much done. Plus, I killed a hidden boss, although it was off stream. So basically, I can say, okay, I completed this game, like, to completion. Oh, hello, Neko, Diga, hello, welcome. You just missed Edward one punching the boss. You just missed Edward just one punch in the boss. Just like double strike with the Saknoth. Done. double strike with the Saknoth sword. Okay, she's done. Goodbye. Oh man, oh man. Well, that was a lot of grinding though, because like I did grind. Yeah, I spent like 2 hours grinding, like in the morning. And then I'm like, alright, let me go kill the gargoyle. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm good. I can kill her now. Alright, alright. Alright, yeah, that's why I said, like, I think I prefer that Rapture ending. Like, I prefer the Rapture ending over the one we just got. Because, like, okay, this actually makes sense, like, for plot purposes. Like, okay, this actually makes sense, and it's actually pretty good writing. I mean, yeah, it was pretty, you know, pretty wild and out of this world, but still, it was pretty cool, though. You know, James actually, like, you know, sacrificed himself so that he can save Koudelka and Edward, but, like, he raptures himself along with Elaine, and they both go to heaven. Like, that's pretty cool. Alright, alright. Alright, Diga Dig. Alright, Diga Dig. Next up, Silent Hill 2. Alright, let me just change the stream category real quick. Alright, next up, back to Silent Hill. Alright, I'm satisfied. Like, okay, I'm satisfied now. I can leave this game in peace now. But like, give me my final thoughts. The game is actually good. Like, the game is good. Puzzles, I mean, it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough around the edges, but for a survival horror strategy RPG, it's pretty fun. But so, like, overall, like I know some people saw what happened. I know some people saw how I pretty much lost my cool yesterday at the very end. Yeah, that's because that little bit that they did for the final boss to say, like, oh, you need this pendant, which is in a place where it's completely blended in the background and there's like no indication telling you that it's there. Because like when you do the statue, okay, so when you do the statue puzzle in that room, when you put all the idols on the statues, the thing that opens is the waterfall. Like, it doesn't tell you that, there's something in the fountain. Like, that's what kind of frustrated. That's kind of what frustrated me. And then, like, okay, the game does try to remedy the saying, if you skipped it, then there's a cat that rarely spawns in the final area that drops the pendant. But then I accidentally skipped the cat because, like, okay, it's the final thing. I don't want to hurt the cat, so, and anyway. Yeah, the game is alright. Like the level 8, like I actually like the monastery, and I actually love the many locations that you can explore. Although I do gotta say, like, one thing I gotta dock points off from this game is that you don't get a map until like you're like halfway through the game. You basically have to navigate through this whole place on your own. Like, you have to memorize where you are and where you're going. Because if you don't, you're gonna get lost. And I was lucky that I was like, okay, I don't have a map. I need to pay very close attention where I was and where I've been. Because no, I'm gonna get frustrated just looking where I need to go. And then I actually look at a walkthrough, like after today I looked at a walkthrough, like, okay, was there like a map available like early in the game that I missed by some reason? And it's like, no, there wasn't. It's just that you get the map when you get to this 3. No, you get the map at like halfway through this 2. I'm like, that's I mean, you could have done like Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil, you know, if you're in an area, you can at least get the map that covers that part of the area. And then, like, you know, when you get to a new area, you can always find another map, and then there's another, like, you know what I'm getting at. You know, partially, you start getting master navigation. But this one, no, this one is you need to figure your way around until the game decides to give you a map, like, at the second half of the game. Although, one thing that kind of irks me is, the way this game tries to make you do puzzles, but then it, like, strips that away from you, where, like, okay, the Roman word puzzle, it was obvious that you could have brute forced your way through it if you just go through a simple process of Diga elimination. But the game, like, smartly goes like, oh no, you can't attempt this puzzle unless you literally find the solution. And then when you do find it, the game doesn't even let you do it. It just does it for you. But then there are puzzles that you can actually guess your way through. And I'm like, okay, do you want me to do the puzzles or do you not want me to do them, game? Which is it? So, like, those are my nitpicks about it. Like, hard to, like, very obscure items that you can barely see. Because, like, okay, like, let's take for example, like, Resident Evil, Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Like, you know, 2 survival horror games. In those 2 games, you know, in Resident Evil, most of the items, they're very distinct from the background, you know, from the background, the level layouts. Like, you can actually see that, okay, there's something different there, so I can probably interact with it. And sometimes they put a little sparkle jingle on it, so it can indicate, like, okay, you can interact with this thing. The same thing with Silent Hill. Like, most of the items in Silent Hill, they're different from what's around in the room. You can tell them easily apart. But the thing with Koudelka, it does it with the bullets and the Roman nuts. But, like, for everything else, for potions, like, you know, for potions, key items, stuff you need to advance to progress of the game, you obviously can't see it. You basically have to look around and interact with everything and see if you can find it. So, like, overall, like, it's a good attempt. Like, it's the first game of the Shadow Heart series. It's a good attempt. It's just that, yeah, it messed up on a few things. Although I do gotta say, this game is rare. Like, this is a rare game. Like, this game goes around, like, at the low end, $200. Like, with complete in the box with all 4 discs and a manual. And there's rarely any copies of it because, yeah, this game is that rare. It's that rare and obscure. And I was lucky to find that somebody had all, you know, I was lucky to find the runs for this. Alright, so final verdict. I give this game a 7.5. You know, I give this game a 7.5. Like, you know, it's a very good mix with survival horror and RPG. I like that. The story and writing is the dialogue between the characters, I will admit, is very comedic. Like, it's very comedic. And it kind of doesn't make sense. And the way they do story expositions is also, they do it in the weirdest way. Like, for example, like Koudelka and Edward, when they share their backstories, they just do it by just having a casual drink, and both of them are like dead drunk, like by a fireplace. Yeah, Neko, I only heard about this game like actually by searching, like, because, like, I was looking for, like, classic horror games, and that was one of the only recommendations. Alright, let me switch to Silent Hill 2. There we go. Like, this was, like, if it was, like, this is, like, that was, like, the only way I ever heard about this game. Alright, so shall we... Alright, enough rambling. Let me switch to the other one. Alright, I need to boot up Silent Hill first. Alright, give me a second, Diga. Yeah, I'll do this live. We're doing this Diga live. Alright, let's close this. Launch this. Okay. Okay, launch this, and this window needs to go over here because that is way too in the middle. Let's go here. Oh, dude, Rule of Rose. That's a game that I was actually thinking about. That was actually one of the games I wanted to stream during Spooky Month, but you know, tropical, you know, storm